Yo, Al. Yo, Al. Yo, Al.
So, I kind of wanted to make a random video today. It's not nothing. It's not like I'm going to the gym. It's not like I'm recording, outside of my house right now. So, I just got off work. Took a shower, brushed my teeth. Got ready for bed. But while I was at work today, I just had this feeling, like I need to leave a message for myself, I guess. And and just like the past week, I've been having this overwhelming passion, to take a risk and and run with it. Run with putting myself out there. Run with being the one that does something, right? I know it's like only my fourth video, and I know I don't really have an audience yet, but I want to make this video going forward, and I want people to see this version of me, and I want, whenever, let's say 3 years from now, I have, 20,000, 200,000 subscribers. I want people to be able to come back and be like, oh, is he the same? Is he, look how much he's grown, And really this video is like a my dreams and goals video, Like I said, I've been having this burning passion to do something, to take a risk, to be the one that does something, right? Me and my family, we've always been, I probably expressed it in other videos. But me and my family, we've never been remotely wealthy or anything. Like, we've always been, lower class, poor, right? I don't want to say like poor, but we've always struggled, it's like financially, and even like it's me, I'm the only boy in my family, right? I lost my dad in 2018, 2019. And yeah, it was just like I was the only man, right? And even at the time, like I wasn't really being a man. I was a teenager. I'm 22 right now, and that was 6 years ago. So I was like 15, right? 16, 15 years old, and I was very immature, didn't have, I didn't have no clue what to do with any money. When I did get a job at 17, I wasted my money on video games. I wasted my money on, things that wasn't gonna feed back into me. And I've been stuck with those habits ever since. And, I've been doing better, but I've always had this feeling of like I need to be the one. So I tried to go to college, right? I went to college to get a degree to be the one in my family who did the things the right way. And while it was fun and I thought it was gonna work out, I thought it was gonna be a straight line. Life happens. Everything's not a straight line. Things happen. You go through ups and downs, and sometimes you just realize that certain things are a lot harder or are just not meant for you, right? And I don't necessarily want to say college isn't meant for me, but I've always believed in myself that there was something more for me, right? Something different I could have done, right? I remember when I was young, you know, in whew, maybe middle school, I used to make Call of Duty videos. I used to make, like, I had a clan. I would make videos, and I would grind making videos, content every day, right? And I was so passionate. I was so passionate in it. And I used to record. I used to make intros. I used to make outros. I used to edit the whole videos by and I didn't even have a computer, right, at the time. I was using my family's desktop, right? I was using my mom and dad's desktop whenever they would allow me to. And I was recording the clips off PlayStation, right? Off PlayStation. I don't know. You could screen record on the PlayStation 4, right? I was making videos that way, right? But I had such a strong passion to do it, and I had stopped that because life happened, obviously. And I've talked about this in the first video, right? That I've always just felt like there was something more for me, And some people that's through college, right? And I'm still going to college. I'm right now I'm going to community college, and I'm still getting my education. I'm not saying education is a waste, but I believe that I have a chance, to do something, greater, and if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out, and I tried. But I've lived my whole life being afraid, quitting when things got hard, not pushing to the end, not seeing what potential I had. As long as sometimes I wish what would have been like if I just kept going. When I was making those videos, I was getting 100, 200 views, right, on YouTube, right? And I was like 12, I was like 13 at the time. Imagine if I had kept going, what could I have been right now? And not even just that, what if I had kept going to college? This would have been my last year. I would have graduated. What if I would have done a lot of things and hadn't gave up right at the finish line, and I'm trying to figure that out now. So that's why I'm back here. But like I said, this is a dreams and goals. My dream ultimately is to help people, to help my friends, to help my family, to put my family in a better position, It hurts my feelings, to see that my mom sacrificed so much for me, and sometimes I feel like I can't get back to her, and I just see how tired she is. I see the look on her face, and it's like, and I just look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, Tasha, you gotta give back, you gotta do back. I mean, you gotta give back to her, right? You can't let all her struggle be for nothing, I see my sisters, right? I see all they've been through, and I see how they've struggled, how they've went through so many hardships, and I'm like, I haven't been through, honestly, like, grateful to God. Like, God has protected me from so many situations that could have done me so bad, right? And I'm grateful, and I want to use this opportunity to do more to return back. Like, I see the things my sisters went through. I see the things my mom went through. I see what they're going through right now, and I want to give back, and I want to help them. And I have an opportunity. God has given me an opportunity to do something with my life. And I do not want to waste that opportunity no more. You know, like I don't want to waste it. Like my dream is to pull up in a, not even me pulling them in a car. I want to buy them a brand new car, right? I want to buy them a brand new car, you know, hide it in the garage or hide it somewhere, and you know, then I bring them to the house or whatever, and I'm like, oh, like look at my new car, and then I said, no, it's for real, it's your car, and see the look on their face, you know, like to see my mom. My mom has never had a new car that she actually wanted. We've always had to get you like, not like there's nothing wrong with used cars, right? But we've always had to fight and struggle just to get something. Just, even if, like when I was a kid, she would always buy me shoes. She would never get herself clothes. She would never get anything for herself, right? And that junk hurt, you know. It's like, dang. It's like I feel bad. Like I mean, as a kid, I was happy. I was like, oh yeah, I got new shoes. But as an adult, it's like her time of giving is done. Like it's my time to give back, you know. And my dream is to give her a brand new car, to put her in a brand new house, to be in a position to where I can help my family, my friends, the people around me, the people in my community, the people that have helped me in a way to where I can never repay them, you know, financially, but to have the ability to be able to help them, right? It's a dream of mine, right? Like I just sit and like people help me and they, you know, they give to me and I'm like, I feel so bad, but I know they want the best for me, so they give it to me out of the kindness of their heart. And I want to use that as energy, as like momentum to push me in a direction to where I can help them again. And not even just them, but spread it outwards, right? You know, spread that goodness and that kindness to other people, right? And that's what these videos are for. These videos are for, like, yes, to help me break out of my comfort zones, but it's also to be like a source of goodness, I guess, for people, right? Like, oh, when they watch my content, I don't want to be no toxic content. I don't want it to be bitter, toxic, nothing. I want it to be good content, something people can watch and enjoy it. Like, like my dream, but my personal dream is sort of like, you know, I just want not money, but I want a choice, you know. I want a choice to choose. Like, I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. I don't want to be struggling trying to figure out how I'm going to pay my next bill. I don't want to keep struggling trying to figure out how I'm going to eat next week, right? Or that I'm behind on my car payment, or I don't know how I'm going to pay my insurance. Like, I don't have the luxury of leaning on people, right? I don't have the luxury of having a financially stable family. It is me. It's me, only me, right? It's only me who has the chance to break the chains of my of struggle in my family, right? If no, if it's not meant, then, and if it's not in God's will, then what can be done? You know, I can try, but if it's not meant, it's not gonna happen, and so therefore I can't be mad. I can't be ungrateful, because if it's not meant for you, it won't happen no matter how hard you try. But I gotta at least try, you know? And that's where I want to feel like I'm doing something. I want to feel like I'm trying every day, regardless of if it feel like it's not working out, right? Sometimes some things take time. Some things you just have to keep pushing to another day, to the day the day it actually works out, you'll never know that day. So if you never try, right, you'll never know what day it could have been to where you could have made it, or where you could have put yourself and your family in a better position, or where you just feel that joy in your heart and you be like, oh, I'm so proud, I'm so grateful that I stood strong and I waited, right? Um, and that's the dream, you know, give back and be and have a choice, I guess. Like that's one way to say it. But now, like as far as goals for this, some goals I want to have for this is ultimately I want to at least have. I know it's pretty far fetched, but I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna push out content. I'm gonna do whatever it takes, right? Because I have a chance to do something that nobody in my area, my city, my town, my community has. You know, I mean, everybody has a chance. Everybody can do it. But I haven't a chance to do it. Nobody else stopping me, nobody else in the way. I have no, no responsibilities. Like I don't have, like my responsibilities are my bills, my car, my insurance, phone, right? That's all. I don't have no other, I have nothing holding me back, right? From doing this, So I'm saying like my goal is to have at least 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2026, right? I want to be sponsored by like I want to be sponsored by some gym, some gym wear. I'm not exactly sure who, but I love going to the gym. That's mainly what my content has been going to the gym, right? I love working out. I want to be sponsored in 2026. I want to have 10,000 subscribers in 2026. I want to get my dad's car fixed in 2026, right? It's a 2002 Pontiac Firebird. I want to have that fully up and running. And, I mean, I could try to make a video. I could make a video on that. Once I get the funds, once I get the money, right? We can, I'll record it. We can, upload it, make it a little, like, not a walkthrough, but, rebuild, I guess. Make some content on that. And then, I mean, as far as goals, I mean, I don't really, 10,000 subscribers, be sponsored, and I just want to say that I did it, that I tried, not saying I have to succeed and have 20 million subscribers or 15 million. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that I want to feel proud enough in myself that I know that I tried, right? That regardless of all the stairs, me going in the store, recording a video, going outside in the middle of a city, recording a video, regardless of what anyone says, I want to know that I tried. Like, I know I can, Like, I've always let fear, anxiety, rejection, I've always let these things stop me from taking that risk, from doing the thing I've always wanted to do, But at the end of the day, these things aren't real, And as someone who struggled with anxiety for a lot of his life, having a choice never felt like an option. It always felt like I had to be anxious, like I had to be afraid, like I had to be rejected, like I had to be alone. But those are choices. Those are learned things. And it's up to me to want to be better, to want to get out of those cycles in those boxes, to want to have higher dreams and goals for myself. I've dreamed of not being anxious, not being afraid, to have the confidence of 10,000 wolves, right? But at the end of the day, it takes work, and every day you have to try. So I'm trying with this, I'm trying with this vlog stuff, I'm trying with myself, right? And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, I mean, I have this fire in my heart right now. And while it's blazing, I don't want to give up or let that blaze wither, you know? Like, I want to take advantage of the blaze. I want to take advantage of the flame, of the fire that's been set in my heart to do something, you know? And I've been making content, like, you know, if you check out the channel, I made 3 videos. But the problem is I made 3 videos in very spaced out time, right? And I want to get more active in making videos. I want to make videos at least every week, 2 videos every week. It's going to take work, but it's very possible to do, right? So the goal is for this year and through 2026, 1 to 2 videos per week. Not just gym content, life content, vlog content, everything, right? Then I want to have my dad's car fixed. And then also I want to have proved myself right, that I can do it, you know? That regardless of how scary it was, I was brave enough to take the risk, you know. So, 10,000 subscribers, 1 to 2 videos per week, car fixed, and just being better. And then, once everything falls in place, then the dreams can come true. Then I can help my family, you know. Right now I'm working 2 jobs, going to school, balancing work, life, everything. And something's got to pay off, you know. Ultimately, I wanted to be this. I wanted to be this, you know. And gotta start. So from now on, try my best to upload 2 times per week. And let's shoot for 10,000 subscribers in 2026. Okay, well, thank y'all, and hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope it wasn't too serious. Like, I'm not sad or nothing. I feel like I needed to make this video, you know, for myself and for y'all. Like, if my audience, you know, 2026, if I do succeed in getting that 10,000, and so on, you know, I end up getting, you know, 100K, 200K, even a million, right? That would be great, you know. But if I do end up doing that, I want people to be able to see me when I first started. Not, you know, I want people to see the whole process, not just me after I succeeded, you know. I want people to know that I was a regular person, that I am just a regular person, that I've struggled, and that, you know, I just had a goal, a dream, and I just took the risk. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. But I do hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, share the video so it could get lots of engagement so people can know about my channel. And I do hope you enjoyed the video, and everyone have a good night. Peace.